Perhaps no one will dispute the fact that the Nigerian prisons have a long history of neglect. The prisons are simply in a sorry state. Many of the prisons are bereft of modern facilities. Some are even mud buildings whose history dates back to nearly a century. The LA prisons across Nigeria were designed mainly to confine anti-colonial campaigners. Many of the prisons, such as the Ikoyi and Kirikiri minimum and maximum prisons, and a host of others still retain their original form. All prisons were built with no room for future expansion. The striking features of these prisons include dilapidated structure, population, congestion, and overstretched facilities. Available facts on the prisons are a source of worry. For instance, Bauchi Prisons has a population of 820 inmates as against its capacity of 500. Onitsha Prisons, which has a capacity for 326, now has 755 inmates. Enugu Prisons currently accommodates 1,625 inmates as against its capacity for 638. Owerri Prisons host a total of 1,745 inmates compared to its capacity for 548. Ikoyi Prisons in Lagos, Nigeria's economic nerve, which has a capacity for 1,700, is home to 2,439 inmates, while Port Harcourt, with a capacity for 804 inmates, contends with 2,902. And the MSP Oko in Edo State, with a capacity for 160, currently has 1,089 inmates. Globally, prisons are designed as rehabilitation centers, but the state of the Nigerian prisons has turned this goal into unfulfilled dreams.
Nigerian prison is very bad, because the way they used to treat us, especially in that new prison, is very bad.
Every prison in Nigeria, you see prisoners squatting before they can talk to prison officials. That itself is a gross violation of their fundamental rights.
Beyond the absence of basic facilities, the welfare and well-being of the prisoners is another source of concern. Prisoners survive on a mere 200 naira per day. Majority of them are awaiting trial.
President Jonathan approved the review of the prison feeding from 200 to 450 daily for each prisoner. And that 450 includes 150 for gas. And unfortunately, it wasn't budgeted for.
There are indications that the prison service recorded the death of some prisoners awaiting trial, either due to ill health or the sorry condition of the prisons.
We are suffering. Sir, we are dying. Sir, you wouldn't understand what we are feeling, yes, sir. For 8 years, a case is under hearing.
Even though the judiciary sometimes set free some awaiting trial inmates, investigations show that some of them who sadly have intact consoles are unable to regain their freedom because they cannot pay the fines imposed on them by the courts. These fines are sometimes as low as 4,000 naira. Access to lawyers is a luxury. The fate of the prisoners on death row is even worse because nobody seems to care about them.
Between 60 to 70% of prison inmates are those awaiting trial. And some of them have been convicted but for minor offenses because they couldn't pay fines of 5,000 naira. So we thought that one, we must decongest the prison. And that can only be done between the Nigerian prisons, the police, and the courts.
Successive administration in Nigeria always unfolded plans to reform the prisons, but the plans remain mere dream. Nonetheless, expectations are high that the dream will become a reality, with a pledge by the present administration to turn prisons into true reformatory centers. Chikodinaka, AIT News, Abuja.